Our natural tendency as human beings is to move away from experiences that feel uncomfortable and painful towards experiences that feel comfortable and pleasurable and easier. So often, as a reaction to physical and emotional pain, we tense up around that area in order to protect it. We create an armoring around it. And in the process, the tension exacerbates the pain, intensifies it. What I'd like to offer you today is an approach using conscious breathing to ease the tension patterns around the discomfort, and in doing so, relieve the pain tremendously. This approach might not alleviate the pain completely, but it certainly will change the way that you are experiencing it. So the first step in this approach is to simply notice your default holding patterns. How are you unconsciously protecting this area? What are the parts of your body that are tensing, that are not involved in this pain? For example, if you have a severe pain in your lower back, can you notice that you are holding tension in your hands as an attempt to protect this pain? So what are the unconscious tension patterns that you are habitually holding? Simply notice, simply observe. In the observing, you might feel that you want to shift this position, and in doing so, already you will start to feel relief. For example, relax your hands, soften the tension at the back of your neck, relax your jaw, relax your shoulders. Now you're simply observing and experiencing the sensation for what it is. This may feel like a really scary concept or an idea. So whatever you need in order to feel safe to experience this, take the support. Perhaps it may mean that you are lying on your back with a blanket. Perhaps it means that you have someone close to you, with you, to create the safe container. Whatever that may mean for you, just ensure that you have the aid or the support around you so that you can feel safe in what you are experiencing. Now that you're aware of what you are experiencing in your body, see if you can heighten your awareness of the discomfort, whether that be physical or emotional. See if you can locate this in your body. See where you're experiencing the most intense sensation. Is there an epicenter in this physical experience? See if you can trace the borders or the edges of this experience, so you're almost tracing the area of the discomfort. Now that you have heightened your awareness, simply turn your attention to the natural flow of your breath. And imagine that you are sending breath, or you're breathing into the epicenter of this experience. And on the exhale, imagine that you are softening the edges, creating more space. Every inhale deepens your awareness, sending the breath into the epicenter, and every exhale softens the edges. So, through the breath, you are making space for the energy of the discomfort to dissipate and to dissolve. You can do this using a very quiet, soft breath. It doesn't have to be an intense breath or a full breath. Simply a quiet breath will have a very profound effect. Another approach is to simply locate the feeling of tension or pain. Holding this awareness, become aware of where you're experiencing the opposite sensation in your body. Where are you experiencing the most lightness or most expansiveness in your body? And use your breath to move your attention from the feeling of tension to the feeling of spaciousness, and back again from this experience of spaciousness to the feeling of tension. Allowing the breath to be a bridge, a golden thread that connects these two experiences. Do this for a few breaths, or a minute or two, and notice how this experience of tension changes, how it moves. This is a really useful practice to use whenever you're experiencing any kind of discomfort, pain, or tension in your body. In the process of doing this practice, you might also notice that your body may be communicating something to you that you weren't previously aware of. For example, you might notice that you are quite dehydrated and are craving water. You might realize that you haven't eaten for a long time and your body is needing some sustenance. You might realize that your sleep has been disrupted. Maybe you have become aware of a certain pattern of thinking, or you've had an insight that you previously didn't. So this practice is more than just about alleviating the actual pain, but also becoming aware of the possible root causes.